Hey guys, Sandy here, and I'm just going to give you this quick little update because I'm not feeling too hot. I came home yesterday and was like, man, I don't know, man. I'm freezing. I cannot warm up. I just cannot get warm. And then I was like, man, my body is hurting. That long day before must have really took it out of me. Holy crap, I'm getting old. Oh, why is my body aching? I feel like my body is hurting like when I get a fever. And Christopher came home from work and he cuddled me and he kissed me on the forehead and all the things, and made me a hot coffee and tucked me under a blanket to warm me up. And then we're sitting around the house a couple hours, and he's like, when's the last time you took some ibuprofen? And I'm like, I don't know, a couple days ago. He's like, why haven't you taken any? And I was like, I don't know, because I don't feel like I need it. He goes, yeah, but your body's hurting. You should take some. So I take the ibuprofen. About 40 minutes later, I break into a horrendous sweat. I mean, horrendous. I had a fever and didn't even know it. Me saying that my body hurt like I had a fever. And I was like, I told you that. And then you even kissed me and you didn't tell me I felt warm or anything. And he was like, well, you asked if your body felt cold. And I said, no, it didn't. I was like, so it felt hot and you didn't tell me? So anyway, I am still not feeling 100% great. I'm feeling a little achy, and I just don't have it in me to scrapbook a layout and drink wine tonight with you guys. So I am going to show you what I have done, and then that'll probably be it. Let's see. And let me give you an update on this white hair situation. I know that some of you are going to be like, yeah, I'm never watching you again because you're talking about fevers and hair. But you know what? Look at this. I wish that this white streak that's growing right here would just streak. Like, I think that would be awesome. Anyway, and look and my bangs are growing out. So, okay. This, holy Moses, is what I did the other day. I built this sucker. Sorry for the absolute and utter shakiness. I finally built my Distress Oxide roller thingy. I know I showed this to you guys probably a couple months ago now, but I built it and then I spray painted it. So now that this one is built, I need to spray paint this one. So what my plan is to actually put my Distress Oxides in this now, because this is a Distress holder. So my Distress Oxide and my regular Distress will go in here, and they just slide in like this. So really easy. But I've got to label these. It's like my mind isn't fully functioning. But I got to label these, and I don't know, how do you guys label these? I never labeled them before because, frankly, let's see if I can, I got the camera facing funky, so, because frankly, I keep them in a tote, and no, you guys saw the mess, huh? But yeah, so my plan, see if this will work or if this is gonna, nope, that's just gonna show you the pops. My plan is to fill this thing up according to color and also according to whether it's an oxide or it is a, wow, my mind is a little foggy right now. So whether it's an oxide or whether it's just a regular ink. So it's gonna be in rainbow order. So the reds, I thought I had these in reds and pinks. Well, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could go red, pink, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, and then have one space for my, I don't know how, or maybe I'm just going to keep them together in color. Red, oh, fired brick, oh, there's my reds. So maybe we'll start the pinks down here. I don't really care if they're in color value order. But I definitely need to be able to barn door. I definitely need to be able to see the label, right? So I don't know how I should do that. I'm gonna call Wild Honey Orange, Spiced Marmalade, so orange. Yellow, we got Squeezed Lemonade, Fossilized Amber, Dried Marigold, we're gonna call that orange. Oh look, here's some more pinks. Tattered Rose and Picked Raspberry. So, okay, yellow, what's next? Green, we got Forest Moss, Mowed Lawn, Lucky Clover, Cracked Pistachio, Iced Spruce, Evergreen Bough. So then we got the blues, and we have Prize Ribbon, and then I got Tristed Citron, which is a green, which needs to go over there. Faded Jeans, Blueprint Sketch, Salty Ocean, Speckled Egg is a weird, like, blue-green. Peacock Feathers, Mermaid Lagoon, and for some reason I have 2 broken chinas. Okay, so green, blue, purple. Oh, there's some more greens. Shabby Shutters, which is this one. Bundled Sage, Peeled Paint. Okay, purples. We got Dusty Concord, Villainous Potion, Wilted Violet, Victorian Velvet, which sometimes reads pink to me and sometimes reads purple, so I'm going to put it in the purpers. I got Seedless Preserves, Milled Lavender, Shaded Lilac, and then we got some browns. So I've got Vintage Photo, Gathered Twigs, Walnut Stain. I've got Aged Mahogany, which I don't know, you guys, if this is, like, I know that it reads like it reads more red to me than brown, so I'm going to put it the reds. And then I've got a bunch of black soots because I do. One's not even open yet. I got a replacement black soot. And then I have my Distress ink. Oh, there's still another oxide. Hickory Smoke, which is a gray, which can go down there with the black. But now I've got these guys, which are just regular Distress inks. So do I give them their own place? Because I probably won't buy regular Distress inks anymore. So I got red, pink, some greens, and then some nice neutrals. So do I do that? And look, I have room. I definitely, it looks like I need to buy some more yellows. I definitely have room to grow, and I don't mind moving things around. So say for some reason I end up with a lot more reds and pinks, I don't mind moving those over there and bringing the oranges down further. Like that isn't something that will bother me. I was like, I have a couple Brutus Monroe ink pads that's like embossing and my black ink pad. But right now the embossing stuff lives down here. So I think I'm just going to leave that as distress. Like, I think that is going to be its only home. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to that. So I do need to take this one down and spray paint it. But this one is cool. Oh, I've got more distress inks over here. These are regular distress inks. So they need to go here. So we can put those there. But again, I need labels. What kind of labels should go in there? But the beautiful thing about this one is that all my little 1-inch ink cubes can go in here. So they fit here, right? And then all of the other ink pads will fit here. So you'll have the little 1-inch ones there, and then these go in like that. And all different kinds of ink pads fit there. So my Catherine Pullers, my VersaFine Clairs, these Electro Pops from Gina K Designs, like they'll all fit there. This won't. This is an old, close to my heart ink pad, and I don't think my regular close to my heart ink pads will fit in here. I think they're too big. Yeah, super big. But those live on a twirly whirly just on top of my desk. So I guess my main thing was to get all of my other ink pads onto these things so I can actually make my stamp bookshelf work, because that would be handy to finally have. And then these, which are my my swatches for the what are these even called? Distress inks. I thought it could live next to it and I could pull it out easily, but it doesn't. So, and they're too thick for the top. They're just gonna rub. So I gotta figure out what this situation is gonna look like. This is beautiful to me though. Like, sitting here and looking at these, like, these are beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? So there is that. Yeah. But so I guess I've made some progress in the room this week. My plan was to make a lot more progress in the room this week. Like, I did orders this morning for orders that have been placed in the past couple days. And one order that was placed almost 2 weeks ago, and for some reason I missed it. I've already reached out to that person and apologized. I don't know what happened. But I got orders done today because they needed to get done. And I'm sitting here and running my mouth, and I probably could have just gone live and done a layout, but I really just want to change, put on some loungewear and go lay on the couch. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And if anybody has any advice for labeling ink pads, let me know what you do. I was thinking about just taking a labeler and labeling them, but do I just want the names there? Do I want the color there? Like, I'm not exactly sure how I want to go with that. And in other news on cleaning up the room, my pop collection has grown exponentially. And I need to get that figured out. Yeah. So, I guess that's all I really have to say about that, guys. Thanks for joining me. Please give me your advice on this down below. Also, I use this paint. It is a Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 paint. It's a semi-gloss, so it's got the primer and the paint in it already. And I don't know if you can tell, but it is not an exact match. And if you look up, you can see where it is not completely covered with paint on the underside. And you're also getting a shadow though, because it is pretty white under there. But I'm not concerned about that, right? Like, this is what you're seeing. So yeah, not concerned. It's a close enough white to me. I am not really worried about it, and it covered great. This was 1 full can of spray paint that I used on here, and so that means I'll need 1 full can of spray paint on this one. And this is made out of plywood and MDF, so I think it'll be fine. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.